What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5'3", and I'm back again. Like I told you, back again. Man, it's story time. It is story time. Listen, now for those of y'all who out there have been rocking with me for a while, y'all already know that I always tell you, like, moms kicked me out when I was 14. And, I had to get out of the house. You know what I'm saying? After the house got shot up, and she was like, no, get your bad butt out my house. You want to gang bang? Go out there with your gang banging friends. Get up out my house. Go get they folks' house shot up, not mine. And I understood, pack my bags like the old song said, I moved to Beverly Hills, that is, Yeah, mom put me out. And like, I told you, I never lived, really lived with her again. When I used to get out of prison or why I would always, go live with a female. Now, anybody who has lived with a lot of different females, it's a lot of different problems come with that. Oh, it's so many different problems can come with that. One of the first things you're going to go through when you get into it, get out. That's, man, look, hey, that's the first thing you going to go through. Get out. They want to put you up out their house immediately. If you're not living to the letter of the law according to them, that's the first thing they're going to do, especially if they think that you don't have no other place to go. Man, women going to push the envelope, homie. They're going to smash the gas 0 to 100 on you. They're going to go hard in the paint. They're going to try to put you out. Remember, like I told you in past videos, I always made sure that I had another backup plan. Kept a lot of women back then in the days. One put me out, okay, straight to the next one. I'm talking about before when she go to put in her mouth, get out. Before she could get the out part out, I'm already on the phone. Hey, such and such, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm coming. No, I wasn't fit to let them do me like that. Point blank, bump that. You ain't had no win. Because if she called the police going to be on her side. You got to get out. Bang. So therefore, I went through a whole lot of that. A whole lot of stuff that I ain't never told y'all about, spoke on. Going through it with these women, man, it's going to always be a problem, man. Either they got kids you don't get along with, or they got other family members that you don't get along with. Now, I told y'all about the situation when I was with old girl and her son didn't get along with me. It was like a scene out of Baby Boy. It was some almost right along according to that, how that Baby Boy script was wrote. You know what I'm saying? Only thing is he was banging, which for real, in reality, Baby Boy was kind of banging too. Where he was from, I don't know, but that's how that went. But anyway, in the real life situation that I was in, her son was banging. And then on top of that, he was from an enemy set. That made it even worse. I think I told y'all about the outcome of that one. We ain't gonna speak on it though. But yeah, like they have kids you don't get along with, or like I say, other family members, fathers, mothers, aunties, uncles, whatever. Then they are either friends, real close friends to their family. However it gonna go, however it may be or whatever, it's gonna be a problem sometimes. You have to prepare yourself for that problem. I ran across a problem in my early age that I wasn't prepared for. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them situations with me, learn as you go. Learn as you go, man. This situation right here was with this girl's mama. Now, when I first hit the scene, I was in the pen writing her, talking to her. You know what I'm saying? She stayed by herself. Now, she had 2 kids, but they was little. Wasn't tripping on that one. Cool with me. I used to always set my sights on the women who had kids, young kids, because they used to get them food stamps. Yeah, big homie got to eat. So I'm knowing you got these kids, you getting these food stamps. I know the refrigerator and the pantry is going to stay full. Yeah, I had to be calculating with mine, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have time to play. You got some kids? Yeah. How many you got? 3? What? How old are they? Boop-de-boop-de-boop. Oh, okay. You get them food stamps. That mean I'm going to eat. Anyway, so the whole time we was talking to the pen right before I got out, go home to her mama wasn't on the scene. After I got out, it was about, we together about, I'm out there about 2 weeks, because you got to remember, I ain't never stayed out no long time anyway. Now, one of the things that a lot of women stayed mad at me about is because they could not compete with the set. You know the way I was, man, when I was in my teens, 20s, a woman couldn't hold a candle to the set. I wasn't studying them, didn't care nothing about what they was talking about, none of that. Did nothing come before that AVALON? Not no woman, no. Shoot. Pressing a hard line for my family to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? I was just mentally gone back then over that gang stuff. And I would leave in the morning. I'm in the set all day long doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? And they would see me at night. Boom. Sometimes they wouldn't see me at night. I wouldn't come back to the next day because I had other women I was fooling with. I had to spend time with them. So, back then it wasn't no cell phones. They blowing the pagers up. Man, that's no pager going on. That started a lot of arguments. I can honestly say that 9.5 out of 10 of the problems that arose in my relationships in the past was my fault. But now it had got to the point to where, listen, when I met women, a woman would ask me, you got another woman? I'm like, yeah, where your woman at? I'm like, shoot, she on the streets. Like, what you talking about? We go round and round till I eventually tell her, I'm like, look, my first love is Avalon Crip. They be like, huh? I'm like, yeah. I said, look, I let them know before we even get off into this, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Fire Trey, and whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm not finna be going through no ups and downs with you, turns, rounds, and this, that, and the other. But now, back in the day, I was young, swole, long hair. Women wanted to be with me. So, okay, they would initially go for it. Oh, I ain't tripping like that. I ain't gonna do this and that, and da-da-da-da-da. But, 2-3 days, weeks, or whatever into the relationship, now here they, I'm saying, you always with your homeboys. You always running the streets. You always in that park. You don't spend no time with me. And blah, 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 blue, blue, blue. I didn't want to hear none of that. None of it. Period. You know what I'm saying? Then they go to saying that old smart stuff out their mouth. You act like you effing them. Oh, what? What? Women to say anything when they mad. I done heard it all. Man. But hey, and I would tell them, hey, man, I let you know what it was before we even took this step home, girl. You can't handle it, let me know. Because you don't come before 5 Trey. And I tell them that. Now, I've been with some women in the past that understood the assignment and didn't give me no problem. It was rare. Oh, it was rare. But 1 or 2 in my past, they understood the assignment. That's how come I used to always look for the girls off the east side. East side girls was bred way different than them west side girls. East side girls, they come up in that environment like a big dog. You feel what I'm saying? They was down by law. That's how come I used to always like to mess with girls that was in gangs, that was banging, because they understood the assignment. All my problems came from these girls who ain't never lived that lifestyle or tried to live that lifestyle and got about that lifestyle. Now they want somebody that's not in that lifestyle. You got the wrong one then, homegirl. Because I'm in that lifestyle through and through. It's in my DNA. So, bang. That's how it was back when I was younger. This situation that I'm finna tell y'all about was this one girl, man, I messed with when I got out the pen. I'm staying with her. It was cool. It was cool at first. To her mama started getting involved with our business. And the reason why her mama got involved with our business, because she let her mama move in the house. She let her mama move in, y'all. Now, her mama at that time had to been about in her let's say in her early 40s, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been about 44 at the most. At the most. Still kind of, in the streets, kind of fast, got a fly mouth on her. You know what I'm saying? Just, she's still there. She's still young in the mind. Me and her didn't too much get along from the word go. I'm gonna say it took about a day. It took about a day. And where it turned at, I say about her third day moving in, because old girl came to me. She said, look, my mama doing bad. She gonna have to move in with us for a little bit. Cool. I wasn't tripping. Who am I to say no? I'm like, all right, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, shoot, man, this your house. What I'm gonna say? I'm just looking for a place to lay my head till I go back to the pen, Shoot. So, Mom's moved in. I checked out. Mama, she wasn't no bad looking woman, cool looking woman. I wasn't stunning though, period. I wasn't tripping on her. Little did I know she was tripping on me. I didn't know it till later, I don't know. But anyway, her mama used to want to talk. And, we all might be around to want to talk, say something. But I didn't have time to spend no time talking with her. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to get to South Park. That's all I knew. Get to South Park. Now, we stayed on the west side. But it made me no different. Now, about the third day, I'm going to say, I'm leaving. Her and her mama sitting in the living room talking. And I don't know what they was talking about. I wasn't trying to hear it. Didn't care. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to South Park. So I'm leaving out the house. So the daughter, the girl I was messing with, she go to ask me some old type of silly, funny bunny questions as I'm walking through the living room, finna bounce out the front door. Ooh, I'm like, shoot. I'm like, baby, I don't know. I'm like, shoot, whatever, And her mama like, you act like you ain't got time to sit down and talk. My daughter talking to you, and my daughter trying to ask you something, and you ain't trying to listen. You just always want to run out the house. You ain't never here. Who protecting her? I'm like, what? Oh, it's stand back. Okay, the recording stopped. So I'm like, what? Huh? I'm like, man, listen, I didn't have time to try to stand there and put my words together. And you know what I'm saying? I did not care what she was talking about, nor I didn't care what she was talking about, nor did I care how she felt, period, on no level. I'm trying to get to South Park. That right there, when I left out, that's when all that started. That's when that started. So, man, time goes on. The next day we get into it, and it seemed like it was just little bitty stuff being said and all that for the next, week. So, boom. I'm telling her, hey, man, you need to check your mom, basically, get your mama. Your mama always running her mouth for word about what me and you got going on, word about what me and you doing. Get your mama. Man, I ain't got to get my mama. My mama, that's my mama. She got a right to say stuff. She got an opinion. Wham. Man, I'm like, you right, Okay, I was trying to read this. But anyway, I'm right in the middle of a video. But anyway, so it kept going on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. So now it done got to the point to where they conversations are being geared toward putting me out. I ain't no good. I ain't what's happening. So the daughter, she ain't saying nothing to me about this stuff, but her mama in her ear. Her mama in her ear. So now I come to the tilt one day, and her mama, no, not the mama, but the daughter tell me, who was you in a green car with? I'm like, when? Yesterday. I'm like, I wasn't in no green car yesterday. What are you talking about? My mama said she seen you with another girl in a green car. My mama ain't gonna, I smell your mama lying. Now, at the time when me and her talking, I used to cuss. I'm like, man, that B-I-T-C-H line. Don't be calling my mama no B and whoop, 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 whoop. I'm like, man, well, that hoe don't need to be lying on me then. Don't be calling mama. Man, look, I'm going to call your mama exactly what she act like. Because she ain't seen me in no green car with no woman. She just lying. My mama ain't lying. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, now, here come the mama. Here come the mama now. I know whoop-de-whoop well, you ain't telling my daughter I'm lying on you. I did see you in a car with a over there on Broadway. You was going down Broadway with a girl in the car. Scooby? And I looked at this brown. I said, are you serious? You know I'm serious. I seen you. You trying to play games with my daughter. I said, man, hold up. I say, first though, I ain't playing no games with your daughter. I say, second off, I said, man, you telling a bald-faced lie. You ain't seen me, period, coming down Broadway in no green car with no another female. I know for a fact, I knew for a fact she was lying. She knew for a fact she was lying, but her daughter didn't know she was lying. Her daughter didn't know. I know she was lying. So, here come the big old argument. Woo, 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 woo. So, of course, I'm calling her names, and here she coming with this, you ain't no good, you ain't this, you ain't that, you whoop, whoop, this and that, this and that. I'm like, man, let me tell you something. I go to checking her. Now, when I go to checking her, here come the daughter. Here come the daughter. Don't be talking to my mama like that. Man, you can get your bags, you can get out, and you can whoop, whoop, whop, you whop, whop, wham. So I'm like, man, I don't give a F about getting up out of here. Dang, somebody was calling again. My bad. You and your freaked out mama. You know what I'm saying? Your mama be lying. You be believing that mess and this, that, and the other, and that, and da. So, man, we go to argue. So now here it is. I'm like, look, I'm gone then. I'm gone. I want to get up out this situation. I go upstairs. I go to packing my stuff. Time to go. As I'm packing the stuff, the daughter, she talking cash money doo-doo. And the mama talking crazy too. That's right. Get the F out of here. We don't want you here anyway. And this, that, and the other, and that. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, cool. You ain't saying nothing. Of course, I'd already got on the phone. Told another little friend of mine, hey, man, I'm finna come over there, man, kick it for a couple of days. Cool. She was like, yeah. Now, where I was going, me and old girl wasn't no love interest, but she was the home girl. She was cool. If I need to lay my head up for a few days, she'll let me until I see a better day, So now, old girl thought I was going to another girl's house. And I was, but it wasn't like that. So, she talking crazy. I know you had another whoop-de-whoop-de, wham, wham, bam. And this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, I ain't had nothing. Man, you listen to your mama. So the mama in the background talking crazy about what she knew. I knew you was doing this. I knew you was doing that. And this, and this. I told you, girl, he ain't no good. And you need to get rid of him. He ain't nothing but a dog. And dot. I'm like, man, I'm ready to go anyway now. Y'all tripping. Man, I got my little bags. Most of my stuff I was putting in the trash bag. You know what I'm saying? Well, pretty much all my stuff I was putting in the trash bag. I ain't had a whole lot anyway. Just got out. Put it in the trash bag. So boom. Finna go. So I'm coming downstairs. The daughter behind me. Y'all know how them women are when they go to talking crazy. They want you, but they don't want you. They talking that get out, but the whole time they mad because you getting out. Man, y'all in the comments, y'all, look, you brothers out there, y'all been through it. Y'all know what's up. She tell you to get out. So you get your stuff, you finna go. You leaving. Now she mad that you leaving. Huh? Man, women crazy as I don't know what. She mad that you leaving. So now she talking cash money doo-doo. She behind me talking crazy. That. I don't even remember what all she was saying. I zoned out on her. I'm ready to go. The girl come behind me and push me, man. She pushed me. When she pushed me, I got a big old giant trash bag in this hand. And luckily, when I'm going down the stairs, I got my hand on the rail. I'm going down the stairs. She talking crazy in back of me. She been following me from the bedroom all the way to the stairs, talking crazy. She gave me one or two. You know, them girls give you the little poke in the back of the head. You ain't nothing. Whatever she was saying. But I ain't tripping on that. I don't care. She give me a push, y'all. Boom, push me in my back. Man, listen. One hand on the trash bag. Luckily, the other hand on the stairs. The hand with the trash bag, I let the trash bag go. It go to tumbling down the stairs. I almost tumbled down the stairs, but I catch myself on the rail. When I catch myself on the rail, man, listen, I was almost at the bottom. I went on it back down all the way off the stairs and got down on the first floor. And I looked back up. I'm like, man, you stupid, F you. Now, y'all know well as I do. When a girl know it's over with, now they want to argue. Oh, man, they want to fuss. They want to fight. They want you. Man, let me show you something. I don't know what type of stuff be going through a woman's head. When she knows she finna lose you, she want to fight now. She don't want to just verbally fight. She wants to get into a physical altercation with you. And believe you me, in her mind, that's her way of trying to keep you. Instead of saying, baby, look, I'm sorry, I'm tripping, stay. No, now they want to fight. I'm talking about they want to just get into a real big old thing. Now, just ask you to leave. I'm leaving. Or you leaving, whoever. So if you leaving and getting out of her house like she told you to, why does she want to now get into a physical altercation? You giving her what she want. You leaving. That ain't what they really want. They want to fight. For y'all youngsters out there, men, who haven't been through this yet, I'm going to go ahead and let you know now. This is another form of getting your attention. Because if you haven't been giving them enough attention, they become attention starved. They want you to acknowledge them. They want some type of reaction out of you. And this is what they're going to do. You leaving, they hollering, get up out of here, get on. But in actuality, they really don't want you to go nowhere. So now they going to make it a physical thing. Poof. Now the women that I deal with, they know the quickest way to get rid of me is to you ain't even got to call the police. Just mention you gonna call them and I'm gone. I done let a whole lot of women go in the past behind that little bit right there. Just saying you gonna call the police. The way I was back when I was in my 20s, you talking about call what? I'm gonna call the police. I'm scared. Ricochet, rabbit, bing, bing, bing. I'm gone. Sonic the Hedgehog ain't got nothing on me. I'm out of here. You have tenderized my ear skin, and I'm gone because it hurt. Won't get a chance to do that to me. So anyway, when she pushed me down, I looked back up. She talking crazy, coming down the stairs. Yeah. So now here go the mama coming down the stairs behind her too. No. Mama was already downstairs. If I can remember right, I think the mama was already downstairs. But here come the mama talking crazy too. Wow. So bing. I leave, man. I leave. I get on. I leave. Man, I say about a month go by. Because I remember I went to jail right after what I'm finna say now. I say about a month go by. I'm in the hood. I'm on the back street. I'm on 40. Now, for y'all who don't know, when you see somebody from Fire Trade say they on the back street, that means they on 49th and Avalon. I'm on the back street. Kicking it with the homies. We out there, doing what we do. It's one of our main streets. Car come down the street. When the car pull up, the windows are up. But I could tell it's a woman driving. When she pull up, she stop. Window come down. I'm looking. A couple of homies, they looking. Luckily, we seen it was a woman. If the tinters would have been tinted, if the windows would have been tinted, we probably would have started dumping. But I can see it's a woman. So when the window come down, I can really tell who it is. I'm like, man, that's that girl mama. She called me by my gang in cartoon. I'm like, shoot, man, what's up? Come here. I'm like, dang, homie's like, cuz, who is that? I'm like, man, it's old bro, cuz, man, I used to mess with her daughter. So, I ain't really tripping on more, water under the bridge, but I'm wondering what she want. I go to her, I'm like, man, what's happening? She say, you and my daughter wasn't meant for each other. I'm like, what you mean we wasn't meant? Y'all wasn't never really meant for each other. I say, man, it don't make no difference no more. I don't fool with you. I don't fool with her. I don't come around there no more. I say, if it was meant, you tore it up anyway. You helped tear it up. It was your fault. I say, but now, you got what you want. You got me up out of there. I ain't tripping. I don't care. That ain't what I wanted. I'm like, shoot, that's what you wanted. The way you was around there tripping, always keeping some mess going. That ain't what I wanted. If you had any sense, you didn't realize what I wanted was you. I'm like, what? Yeah. You know you ain't had no business with her. I'm the one you should have been with. Man, listen, man. That you could have knocked me down with a feather. I wasn't expecting it, wasn't even tripping on that, never seen it coming, didn't see it when we were staying together. It never even crossed my mind. Never even crossed my mind that this is what she was on. So I'm like, man, listen, you mean to tell me you did all that, talk crazy, all that crazy, and the whole time you was liking me? Yeah. I'm like, why you just didn't say something then? I didn't say it like that because you was with my daughter and, you know what I'm saying, I had to, get you away from her. And I didn't want to mess with you and you was messing with my daughter and blah, 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 blah. So we the conversation went round in a circle a few more times. And anyway, so in the end, I'm like, well, look, I mess with somebody else, but, shoot, what's up? She was like, take my number. I'm like, all right, of course, I took the number. I wasn't tripping. Nah, mama did look good. I took the number. I got the number. Look, I ain't gonna never forget. Look, she wrote the number on the back of a raggedy envelope with a big old crayon. Y'all remember the big old Crayola crayons about that big that you have for your little kids? I didn't have no pen. She didn't have no pen. She had the back of a little envelope. She had a big Crayola crayon sitting in the middle panel of her car. I remember she wrote it, and the numbers was about that big. She wrote her numbers real big with a big Crayola crayon. Told me to call her. I told her, I said, all right, I'm going to call you. I say, but now what good is it going to do? You staying with her. Now I got my own place now. For real? Yeah, I got my own place. I'm like, all right. She pull off. She goes. She drive off. Needless to say, I never called her. I end up losing the paper with her phone number on it, which I wasn't studying that anyway. I didn't care. I ended up losing the paper with the phone number on it, and I went back to jail about 4 days after that anyway. Went right back to jail. But man, that's how women can be, man. Especially when you dealing with a mother and a daughter that are close in age, where the mama's still kind of young and still kind of out there in them streets. That's the type of hookup you gonna go through. I met a lot of dudes in prison, man, got caught up in the trick bag behind them same type situations. You know what type of cases got put on them and all type of stuff. The daughter go to liking you and the mama like you, or you with the daughter and the mama wants you, or you with the mama, now the daughter wants you. You can get caught up in a cold trick bag. You got to be very, very careful when you go to dibble-dabbling in them type situations and them type waters, man, because the lies will be told. And in the end, the loser will be you, the man. You will be the loser. Anyway, man, that just quick little story, man, about a little situation that happened, man. At the end of the day, man, be careful. Stay above ground, man. And like I've been saying, like I hadn't said in a couple of days, man, I represent the gangsters. You feel me? So, peace.
Dance the boogie. Dance the boogie. Dance the boogie. Ain't nobody gets the party. 4, 2, 1, man. 4, 2, 1, man. Look.